State.
Get my phone.
All right, good evening, everyone. Can you see me? Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Beth Chima. I am the founder of the Parenting Through Mentorship Academy and PTM Resources. Welcome to the Journeys series. All right, welcome to the Journeys series. I'm going to give you a bit of a background, okay, before we jump right in. Okay, this series is a short, this series is going to be on for, for some time, but it's going to be short sessions, really. All right, so this series is going to be featuring, our partners in the Mastermind Circle. All right, and our partners in the Mastermind Circle are mainly children, okay? So the Mastermind partners are children, and of course, because children have their parents, we like to refer to their parents as our parent partners, because of course, we partner with these parents to support their children. Children don't just, exist. They exist with parents who are supporting them. Okay. And so we do not take, we don't joke with our mastermind parents, because these are people who understand the parenting advantage, and they are giving their children the parenting advantage. So having their children or exposing their children to platforms like this and opportunities like this is just that thing that sets this parent apart. Because hey, as I always say, the parenting advantage that you give your child is the most important springboard of all springboards. As parents, when we send our children to school, when we do all of these things, what we're trying to do is we're trying to create springboards for them. Eventually they will have to navigate their lives on their own. All right. Now, what we do in supporting them and creating opportunities for them is we try to create, opportunities, equip them, right, and provide certain opportunities in their lives, so that even when we are not there, right, or when they get to the point where they have to take on their lives and direct their lives, on their own, at least they will have something to leverage on. They will have something that will, some head start, and that's what we like to refer to as springboards. All right, so I'm not going to be in this session alone. If you are here with us, you can see us, you can see me, you can hear me, and you are here. Please say something in the comments. Let us know who you are and where you are joining us from. All right, let us know who you are and where you are joining us from. If you are here and you have a friend who needs to be here, okay, I think it's a good time to tag them so that they can join us. All right. If you're here, you have a friend who needs to be here, yes, it's a good time for you to invite them so that they can join us. Yes. If you're watching us on YouTube, then you need to share this link to as many people who need to be a part of this. Hi, Chidima, it's good to have you. Welcome, man. All right, that's another parent partner. It's good to have you here, man. All right, so yes, we are going to be doing this right now, and I have a guest with me. All right, so to start this series, I thought, the best person to have start the series with me is, the lead partner at the Mastermind. So the lead partner is going to come on and is going to talk to us. Okay, he's going to tell us what it means to be a lead partner at the Mastermind. Now, before I bring him on, I would like everyone, okay, to do us the favor of tagging a parent who has young children. You parents who have children who are between 6 and 14, then they need to be here. Okay, they need to be here right now. So if you know those kind of parents, please go ahead and tag them so that they can be here. So I'm going to give you 1 minute. Okay, even if I freeze in that 1 minute, don't worry, I'm still here. So go ahead and invite someone who needs to be here before we move. Thank you very much. All right. I'm live, and you can't. All right, all right. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring my guest on the screen right now. All right. So my guest is, as I said, the lead partner of the Mastermind Circle, and he's going to be joining us right now. All right. So I'm adding him to the stream.
Hello everyone. Hello mommy. Thank you for adding me.
All right. Kamsio, your screen is very dark. I know we've been
Oh,
having the problem with the computer. The screen has been pretty dark. If you can do that
is
with
this
the light.
better?
All right. All right. So that's better. Okay, that's better. Is it possible? Can you use the banner and take off the background? Let me see if I can do it from here. The background is a bit too much right there. Or can you do it there? Can you use can you go to the banner? Can you do it? If you can't, that's
Okay.
fine.
Let me
If you can
see.
go to the banner and take.
Oh goodness. All right. Sorry about that. I think my okay. She's logged back in.
All right. All right. Okay. So sorry about this. The background is a bit busy, but I am with a system that I can't do a lot of the change from here. So we would have to roll with that. So we have the background of the books, but hey, let's just roll with that. All right. So Kamsi Chukwuchima is our guest for today, and Kamsi is the lead partner at the Mastermind, and he's going to be joining. I mean, he's going to be talking to us about the mastermind and his journey, basically. So this series is known as The Journey, okay? It's the journey. We are all on a journey, especially our children. Our children are on a journey. So our parenting journey is with emphasis on our children, isn't it? All right. So our children are on a journey, and we should make them recognize, that this is a journey. We don't expect perfection. We don't expect them to wake up one day and be everything and know everything they're supposed to know. We respect their journey, and so we want them to be able to recognize that journey and talk about that journey. All right, so Kamsi, can you go ahead and tell us a little about yourself? Thank you.
All right. Hello everyone. My name, as I said before, is Kamsi Chima, and I'm 12 years old. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm 13 in about 2 weeks. Okay.
Kamsi, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, sorry. So my name is Kamsi Chima. I'm 12, going on 13. I'm the lead partner at the Mastermind Circle, like we've already mentioned before, and I enjoy reading, studying, playing games, playing football, and just watching YouTube. So those are some of my hobbies, and then some
All
of my
right.
role models. My include my mom, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and James Dyson. All right then.
All
Thank
right,
you.
awesome. Thank you very much, Kamsi. So let's just jump right into it so that we don't waste time. I wish your camera was brighter. We have to do something about that computer. All right, now, so Kamsi, so what does it mean? I said you are the lead partner at the mastermind. What does it mean to be the lead partner at the mastermind? What does it entail? Who is a lead partner at the mastermind?
Okay, so first things first, the Mastermind Circle it's a program that my mom and I co-created, and it's my journey. It's our journey with every of our partners, and it's our journey towards becoming the finest versions of ourselves, as well as being able to self-direct. We want Our goal as in the Mastermind Circle is to switch from external motivation to intrinsic internal motivation coming from us. We want to switch from motivation that is coming from just our parents, and we want to switch it to the motivation coming from us. So as the lead partner, I mostly do We mostly do coaching sessions. Brain. Oh, okay, good. You were able to. Oh, sorry. My screen was showing the ban. Okay, the banner has gone off. That's good. Thank you,
Yeah.
mom. All right. So as the lead partner, my job is mostly organizing the schedule for coaching. Is organizing schedules for coaching sessions, brainstorming, reading, and sorry. What I meant to say is in the mastermind how we aim to accomplish self-direction and intrinsic internal motivation is through our coaching sessions with mentors and people who have gone ahead of us, to brainstorming, reading and reviewing, as well as reporting and accountability. So my job as the lead partner is mostly to create schedules for meetings, during graphics, talking to the best guest speakers to help us, and basically just the backstage jobs. And my mom, of course, is our amazing matron at the Mastermind Circle.
All right. So when you say the job behind the scene or the back, job behind the scene, so you mentioned graphics, you mentioned what's creating schedules and all of that. So what else? Are there other things that you get to do as a lead partner?
Yes, I apart from that, I also help create schedules for our monthly book review. I also create schedules for our monthly book reviews, and I send reminders and links for our meetings. I also head our Mastermind Circle study group, and that's basically just most of the jobs that I do as the lead partner.
All right, awesome. So that seems like a lot of work you do there. Okay. So you said, so how does the mastermind operate? How do you meet? I mean, where the people in the mastermind? Okay. So how do you meet? In the mastermind, how do you make sure that everyone in the mastermind is, represented and is actively involved in the mastermind?
All right, all right. So first, we have meetings. We have our meetings every 2 weeks. The first week we watch a video on a of an inspiring, influential person who has gone ahead of us, and the second week we have a guest speaker come to speak to us on a different topic, be it spiritual life, be it technology usage, be it academics, it could be anything. We have a guest speaker coming to speak to us. Then apart from that, every day we report what we've done towards our goals, so that we're not just waking up and waiting for mommy to say do this, do that. Rather, the motivation is coming from us, we know that we have to we have to report at the end of the day. So that just inspires us to do what we have to do during the day. Apart from that, we also have our study group, which is an optional thing that we do every Saturday. We just come in and discuss a specific topic every Saturday, but of course it's optional. So those are mostly the ways that we meet each other as members of the Mastermind Circle.
All right. Well done, Kamsi. Thank you. That seems like a lot that is going on there. Okay. Do you think it's a little too much? Don't you think it's a little too much? Do you get overwhelmed, with all of this? Or is it something that you do at different intervals?
Yes, it's something that I do at different intervals. So it's not really overwhelming per se.
All right, then. All right. So as we said, this is going to be a short session. We don't want to keep you for too long. So, why share with us? You are the lead partner, all right. But are there ways that the mastermind has impacted you as a person?
Yes, quite a lot. There's so many ways that being in the Mastermind Circle has inspired me, but because we want to keep this meeting short, I'll just say three. Number one, number one, it's helped me be accountable. For example, I used to struggle with waking up. You have to tap me like how many times, put the alarm on my ear and everything before I finally wake up. But but during the holiday, I went for camp, and then with the reports and people in the mastermind circle inspiring me, I've become better at waking up on my own, and knowing that I have to report at the end of the day makes me wake up earlier, because of course I wasn't able to, because of homework and everything. I wasn't able to fully balance everything that I have to accomplish. So by waking up early, I was able to get studying and prayer at least out of the way and preparing for school. And all because I knew that I had to report something to the mastermind circle. So that has helped me a lot. Apart from that, it's also helped me hone my leadership skills, because there's 40 children that look up to me and are also inspiring me, like the members of the mastermind circle who are constantly consistent, and that just inspires me to do more. Members like Kamsi and Josh, for example, inspire me more to continue doing more in the mastermind circle. before if I don't, I might actually end up falling behind as the lead partner. And then finally, it's helped me with my prayer life, because knowing that I have to report spiritual goals to the mastermind circle makes me have to, and it's also helping me with keeping my commitments with my other mentors. So those are just a few of the many ways that being a member of the mastermind circle has inspired me. And it can help you like this too. You can sign up for our next cohort. So that's thank you.
Okay. Chidima, I see you. Chidima said you are in her gang. So we have a parent in the comment section, and she's like, "You're in her gang. The sleepers, those who sleep, and you have to shake them and put them inside the river Niger before they can wake up." And then she says, "Please, you will marry my daughter." All right. Thank you for being here, ma'am. All right. So yes, Kamsi. So you were talking about, I mean, I couldn't help, hearing when you said that, you knowing that you have almost 40 children looking up to you and also inspiring you. So that is something for me. So it simply means that even you, who is the lead partner, you get inspired by the other children in the mastermind. So I'm also Kamsi's mom, so I have insiders view into, a lot of the things that he's talking about here, right? And it's amazing how I have watched him and his sister, my 7-year-old. It's amazing how I have watched them, cultivate certain habits that, we started, like, we planted the seeds for, but it was, with the mastermind that some of those seeds, gained, momentum. Okay, so they gained momentum, they gained acceleration. For instance, all right, we prayed in the morning, and usually we would wake up and we wake up in the morning. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the comments that is here, and I'm wondering. All right. So we'll wake up in the morning at home usually, and we would when we wake up in the morning, we would say our prayer as a family, and all of that. And recently I see how you guys get up in the morning and you actually finish having your bath and everything. You sit down, and then you take your Bible, you read your Bible verse and all of that. Did you get that inspiration from the mastermind?
Yes, very much. My like I said before, my prayer goals in the mastermind have helped me boost my general prayer life, because before, to be honest, prayer was not I didn't have the strong relationship with God. But now I've gotten better at that, and I've grown in that goal, all because I'm in the mastermind circle.
All right, well done. I know how you got, when you started working with your spiritual, coach and all of that, you started improving right there. You were improving, but somehow you hadn't gotten your structure around it. So I couldn't help noticing how with the mastermind, you have some people who have inspired you in that area in the mastermind, because I saw how you started creating some structure around it, quietly like that. Can you share with us? Because that really got me as a mother, that got me like really well. All right, can you share about that?
Okay, so there are people in the mastermind circle who I always see reporting their prayer goals every day, remembering to report their goals, while sometimes I actually can actually go a whole week without reporting my goals sometimes because I'm stressed, and then I'll just report the whole thing at the end. But seeing people like Kamsi and Josh in the mastermind, have always reporting 7 out of 7 days has inspired me to keep on working hard, even if it stresses me, to achieve my goals at all costs, as the case may be.
All right. Well done. And there's some of the girls like Nancy, and some of the
Yeah,
girls,
like Nancy, like
Delight,
Seville,
Delisha, and
Alicia,
even
yes.
every child in the mastermind,
Is an it's an
every child
inspiration
in
to
the
one another.
mastermind has, something that you can just take from. It's so amazing. You just see this particular person, and you know how people like Good luck plays chess like almost every day. So he reports, I play chess, and it's like this person is honing this skill every day. And then you see some of them with the most amazing handwriting, and the matron is like amazing handwriting, and the next day every child is trying to write very nicely and all of that. So it's such an amazing thing to watch, how you all are growing, together, inspiring each other. Okay, let me read some of the comments here. Chidima Akajuba says that Kamsi used to be all over the place, okay, and without bearing. But since he joined the mastermind, he has come a long way, gathering himself together. Aww. So that's Kamsi Akajuba mom talking there. That's another Kamsi. Okay, I like to run my mouth. All right, well done. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, so thank you so much, Kamsi. Thank you so much, Kamsi. Is there any other question? So you've talked about impact. So do you think the mastermind is something that every child should be a part of? Can you hear me?
No, sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear the last thing. It glitched a bit.
Okay, okay. I said, do you think the mastermind is something that every child should be a part of? Is it beneficial?
Of course, yes. Every child should be a part of the mastermind because there's so much you can learn, from leadership skills to accountability, to honing your skills, to basically there's so much that you can learn from being in the mastermind, getting inspiration from other partners and inspiring other partners. There's so much that you can learn from being a member of the mastermind circle.
All right, awesome. So, lastly, before we go, so I just wrote a book recently, Christmas Stories for Champions. Okay, so it sounds like Christmas stories, like, oh, it's about Christmas, it's about telling the stories of Christmas and all of that. But no, it's actually people's stories, parents, people who are older, people who are grandmas and grandpas, and young mommies and daddies, sharing their experiences that they have had when they were little, when they were young, like you guys, in that storybook. And the storybook is actually out for pre-order. We what do you call it, we extended pre-order for that book today, so that parents can still get the book and all that. So Kamsi, let's just touch a little bit on reading. Okay, reading, the importance of reading and stories and all of that, because in my new book, right, in my new book, Christmas Stories for Champions, okay, and of course in my new journal, you've been talking a lot about journaling, the reports that you guys give in the mastermind and all of that. All right, so just touch a little on, the importance of journals and journaling, and then of course on stories, and how, you make sure you pay attention to this in the mastermind, and how important it is to get my new book, Christmas Stories for Champions. Can you throw a little light there before we go?
Okay, so reading is, like I said before, like I said, a very important skill, because there's so much that you can gain from reading. If you just find the right books, you can learn about your skills. You can get lessons from character. What's more, it boosts your vocabulary. Now, reading is not a skill that most kids will get, or teenagers will get easily. I struggled so much with it, and if not for my for my mom, I probably wouldn't even be talking about reading right now. But with my mom's help, I've been able to become a reader. And with with the right books and the right help from your parents, you can become a reader. So that's why I think you should get Christmas Stories for Champions. It's a great way you can learn the reading skill. Plus, it's a way parents can bond with their children this Christmas. So I think it's a great resource that you should have in your house. And the journal, which is Skill Up Your Champion, is going to be great, because journaling is a great skill. Recording your journey is a great skill, because it lets you introspect on your life. It lets you have records of where you started at and how far you've come in life. In fact, the book that I wrote, Baby Steps, Diary of a Child on a Mission, is just stories that I lifted from my journal, because I started journaling when I was like, was it 6 or 7, mom?
Six.
Like 6, yes. Since I was 6. So I just lifted stories from my journal and wrote them, and I had my book Christmas Stories for Champions. So I'm
Christmas tree.
no, sorry, that's mommy's book, Baby Steps. Sorry.
All right. So yes, Kamsi wrote his first book when he turned 11 as his first project, his first decade project, and that book was lifted straight from his journal. So journaling is such an amazing experience that will allow your children identify and follow their journey. The journey is much more important than anything else in your child's life. Okay, the journey is the main thing. All the grades and all the trying to make them perfect and trying to make them look a certain way is not the real thing. If you can invest in their journey and help them invest in their journey, in the process of becoming, that is where the real lesson is, and that is where the authentic learning that is internalized, that will become a part of the person, that's where it lies. So yes, help them create a system where they can journal, where they can look introspect at the end of the day. And that's what we do at the Mastermind. We want them to stop at the end of the day and check, what was I able to achieve? Did I achieve my academic goals? Tick. Did I achieve my self management? How did I manage myself? Did I take care of my room? Did I clean my room? Did I do well today? Check. How did I take care of other people around me? Did I support my family? Did I do my chore? I mean, check and all that. So with the journal, your child is able to accomplish this easily, as opposed to looking for all kinds of jotters and all kinds of book all around that they can throw around. And then there is that thing about just knowing that you have this pretty book, this lovely book that is personalized and you can interact with. It's enough to make a child motivated to journal. It works for adults and it works extremely well for children. That the beauty of something, or the fact that this thing is something you cherish, is a motivation for you to do what you need to do with that thing. Thank you so much. Comes your okay. You have a question here. Someone said, "How has your mom helped you?"
Oh, okay. My mom has helped me like ever so much that I can't express my gratitude enough for how much my mom has helped me, from helping me with my reading skill to inspire me on a daily basis. She has helped me. She's the ideal parent for any child. She is the mentor mom. And if not for her, I actually would not have ever gotten this far. So all the thanks to you, mommy.
All right, thank you so much, Kansi. Those were kind words. Chidima, thank you for asking. Now you get me blushing. All right. All right. So yeah, you were asking journaling, what exactly do you use to journal? So in the past, companies always had, so I have always been big on journals. So we will buy journals around, and all of that. Now, some of these journals are not really very specific. They are just like diaries, and then he writes the dates and then he imputes. So that's why we talked about it. Can we make the journal as personalized as possible? Can we make it as structured as possible? Can we make it as relatable? Okay, and then can we make it a tool that the children can actually personalize and feel more connected. So when they do that, then they're able to use it more. Okay. And so for him, the journal was, his journal, his experiences, how he felt per day, his experiences when he had good, when he went out with daddy, when he built a kite with daddy, when he did this with mommy, when he did that. So he had all of that in his journal. And so when he was writing his journey, okay, the baby steps, he was able to say, okay, these are the experiences I had. This is what I did. This is how my parents supported me and all of that. So that makes it. You can write stories about elementary school. You can write stories about your friends, friendship. You can write stories about that. And basically you just channel your journal, to something that you're interested in. So in your journal, you can channel it to something you're interested in. You can write a book, about your spiritual growth. Okay. And then of course, every day you're journaling your journey towards that spiritual growth. And then one day you can just put all of that memo into something that you can help other people. You can use to help other people build themselves. It's not just about you. Life is about impact, and the area we start helping our children see that they were born to impact and to make a difference in the world. And these are the small ways they can begin to create impact. Do something in your journey, from your journey. Document your journey enough that you can hand it to some other person as a pathway for the person. When you do that, you have actually impacted and made a difference in the life of somebody. Thank you very much, Kamsi, for being here. It's been an amazing 30 minutes with you. I like the fact
Thank you
that
for
you can
having me, mom.
articulate all of these things. Yeah, I like the fact that you can articulate all of these things that you are doing. It goes to show that, yes, we introduce and we sow these seeds, okay? But then again, being able to allow you understand, connect, and be in sync with it is very important, because this can't be us. I mean, this can't be us who have told you to cram these things and come and regurgitate them here. He doesn't sound like he's regurgitating. So parents, let's do the work. As we're doing the work, don't worry. They will not show perfection. They are not even supposed to be there. There's nothing like perfection, isn't it? So they may not show excellence in every area. They may need you to remind them at some point. They may need you to keep nudging them. But I promise you, a lot is happening underground. A lot is happening on the ground, and in due season, it will sprout. All you need to do is put in the work and then hold on to God like it all depends on God. And hold on to your work like it all depends on how much work you put in. After all, the scripture says what? Faith without works is nothing. So let's have faith. Let's put in our faith, of course, in God, because of God, God will protect these children. He's done it already. But then we need to put our work also, so that it all comes together. So if you want your child to be a part of the mastermind, we're enrolling for 2023. You can jump in right away with just 5,000 naira and get your slots, and you can stagger the rest of the payments. It's 40,000 for the entire year. That is about 3,000 and a little every month. There is no lesson teacher in the world that will take 3,000 naira from you, not even 10,000 naira from you, to lecture your children twice, 3 times in a week. In the mastermind, we are with your children every day of the week, 7 days a week. We're here for their struggles. We're here with you. We're listening to you, their parents. We're listening to them. We are interested in their life. We're interested in their progress. For us, this is not just a business. For us, this is, we connect with these children and they become a part of our life. Every partner has a piece in our home. We talk about these partners as if they are a part of our home system. And this is what is important. We pray and we pray for the partners. Okay, no lesson teacher that you pay the 20, 50, 70K a month can give you a pinch of what you get with the mastermind. Take this to the bank anywhere, I'm telling you. Thank you very much, Chidima. Thank you for everyone who is here right now. Thank you for all who will be catching the replay. If you got value from this session, please go ahead and put it in the comments. If you have any inquiry, please put it in the comments. Also, you want to know how you can register, reach out to us through the comments and we'll be here to listen to you. Thank you so much, Kansi. It's always a pleasure to work with
Thank
you,
you,
my
mom.
darling son. Thank you, Chidima. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
mom.
Have a lovely rest of the evening. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.